go. Yeah. What's up? So pumped, man. I love this shit. Guys, welcome back. One of my absolute favorite first meals of the day is avocado toast. Yes, I'm sure there's lots of comments you could make about it being super basic. But from a nutritional standpoint, it hits a few good things, right? We've got some decent quality bread for some good, kind of more complex carbohydrates. I don't really eat Wonder Bread. We've got a couple eggs. They're gonna provide some protein, some cholesterol, some other micronutrients that you need. We've also got an avocado, which is a great source of like natural, healthy fats. The thing I like about avocado toast is that you don't need to eat a ton of it, but because it's dense, it's got protein, it's got fat content, and you use a good bread, it lasts a long time. Like, I don't know about you, but that like 10:45, 11 o'clock hour some days, I get starving and hangry, and this is a great way to prevent it. So what we're gonna do today is we're actually gonna poach some eggs in the Instant Pot, soft boil them. We're gonna do the eggs in the Instant Pot for like kind of a jelly to a softer yolk. I'll show you how to adjust the time. Go ahead, I'm old school, so I toast my bread on a frying pan here, mostly because I'm kind of a minimalist in the kitchen. I don't like a bunch of stuff, so I don't own a toaster. So we're gonna toast the bread on the frying pan, we're gonna do the eggs in the Instant Pot, and we're gonna smash up the avocado by hand. We're gonna use a little bit of everything but the bagel seasoning, and then finish it off with a little bit of sea salt. It's delicious. So rather than listening to me talk, let's go ahead and start cooking, huh? All right, guys, so one of the big things with an avocado toast recipe, this one all has to do with timing. So when they make stuff in a restaurant, there's two parts of cooking. There's prep, and then there's what we call pickup, right? So if you do your prep correctly, your pickup, meaning the actual cooking part, is super, super simple to do. And it's perfect for when you get home, you're all tired, you're all banged up, you just want a meal. If you've done your prep work beforehand, pickup's a snap. So the way this works, everything here is gonna be timed about the eggs. So to get a good jellied egg in the Instant Pot, we're gonna do 4 minutes on high pressure with just a little bit of water. So let's go ahead and get that set up. All right, so we've got our 2 eggs, 1, 2. One hack you can use to make these a little bit better is to warm them up in your hands for just a second, because if you put a cold egg into hot water, sometimes you can crack the shell or whatever else and it blows up in there and makes a giant mess. Still tastes good though. So I like to use the little basket that comes with it, right? So we unfold the dealy bobs here. I don't know what the actual term is. We're gonna throw these in the Instant Pot. We're gonna put the eggs up here in the rack, kind of mid-center. If you wanna come take a look, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I like to space them out even, just here. You could go here, here, kind of however you want. Next thing you do is you need a little bit of water. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. I like about 1/4 inch in the bottom of the thing. So we're just gonna pour that in there. You just need that to produce a little bit of steam, okay? Once that happens, lid goes on. Make sure your valve is shut right here. And we're gonna go ahead and do this old school. So pressure cook, it's already set up because I eat this a lot. Imagine that. And that's all you gotta do. So you're at 4 minutes, high pressure with normal. So that's gonna sit here and do its thing. There we go, there's our beep confirming. So we're gonna let that Instant Pot go and go ahead and do the rest. Let's get the toast going real quick. All right guys, so I don't know what kind of pan situation you have at home. This is a really nice one, it's an all-clad. They're great, great pans. I always say invest in the best you can and keep it for life. It's just kind of the way I roll. So when I do toast on the stove, we'll get this one. This is a decent sized burner over here. So we're gonna get this on medium. Well, let's call it medium high. Get it cranking up, so I'm hungry. This is sprouted bread. I get this at Whole Foods. This brand, Silver Hills, I really like. It actually goes on sale a lot, and you can buy it in bulk, and then I just throw it in the freezer because it keeps a long time there. So we'll take 2 slices of this bread right here. If you're the tracking type, there's some of the nutrition facts if you want to look at the macros on this stuff. It's pretty good. It's got lots of nuts and seeds. You know, a little bit of fat in there and that sort of thing, but you know, you only have 1 gram of added sugars, which is really good for most bread products. So we're gonna let that pan get hot. I don't ever put oil on these things when I just toast them. You can time it a couple of different ways. If you want to figure out when it's hot, one of a couple things. If you can hold your hand over there, it's not ready yet. Once it's warm enough to toast, you're not gonna be able to do this for more than about 2 seconds, okay? Or just take a drop of water, put it on there. When it sizzles, toast is ready to go. All right, so guys, you've probably seen this on the internet 1,000 times. It's pretty easy. Be careful with your knife, please. I have a lot of friends that come over. I love to make dinner for people, but they've also shed a lot of blood in my kitchen, including this knucklehead behind the camera. So what we're gonna do on this is you're just gonna ring the avocado with the knife. This one's really nice and sharp. We're gonna come here, give her a twist, boom, perfection. One hack that you can actually do with avocados, not a ton of people know this, is that you can actually save these seeds and make tea out of them. And then we're gonna stab that seed with a knife and twist, it's gonna come right out. If you wanna save it, which I highly recommend, the tea's pretty good, we'll put it over here. Careful, they're kind of slick. All right, so now we got that split. We're gonna give it just a second and check this pan. Yep, that will work. All right, toast is on the pan. One of my favorite ways to dice up an avocado, because you gotta smash these things. You're gonna take your knife gently, so you don't stab your hand, and just run it like that. So we're gonna make a couple of slices, just like so. Here, here. Then we're gonna cross hatch it. So we're looking for small pieces coming out of there. Right there. Same on the other side. Okay. So we're gonna get this in here. You can use the back curved side of the knife to pop all this stuff out. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. Get all that meat in there. Love me some avocado. The other trick you can take is just sit here and squeeze, right? Squeeze all that out in the bowl, right there. Okay, so we're on here. We haven't quite built pressure yet, so we're gonna wait on that thing. I just heard my first crackle on the seed bread, so it's about ready to flip. Everything but the bagel seasoning. What I like to do here, go to the sprinkle side, just give the top a good light coating. Nothing crazy, just about like so, you know? You got your poppy seeds, you got your sesame seeds and some salt in there. It's good stuff. So let's check the toast real quick. All right, and then the easiest part right here, just take a fork, smash this stuff up and get it mixed. I like these flat-sided bowls because it's easy to smash the pieces. Just got to beep out of the Instant Pot, so our eggs are getting ready to go. 4 minutes and counting. All right, avocado's all smashed up, looking good. There we go, outstanding. So we're gonna put this over to the side. Next thing, we gotta get an ice bath ready for these eggs. So let's get a couple of cubes out of the freezer, get a nice cold water bath so we can stop the cooking process on the eggs as soon as they come out. All right, I like to make these big fat square ice cubes. They're good here in Arizona because it's hot. So I typically will do 1 ice cube per egg, just without boring you with a bunch of math. That usually works out well, just to take the temperature of the egg back down. All right, so now we got our ice bath ready for our eggs cooling down. Check the toast one more time. Oh, beautiful. All right, guys, so now we have a couple minute break. We got 3 minutes until the eggs are done. The toast is about ready. So one of my favorite things to do when I got a break is clean up a little bit. So this is a great time, like if you've got a knife, you can hand wash it, you can get your cutting board and go ahead and get that in the dishwasher, just so you don't get done with a meal and then have to clean all this crap up. It's just annoying. So we'll do a little bit of cleanup and wait for this thing to ding, and then let's eat. All right, toast is ready, golden brown and looking good. Awesome. Kind of weird, I like to plate my stuff up and make it look decent, even though it's just me. So now we can spread the avocado on the toast. Nice big glop there. All right, spread this out with a fork. Oh yeah. Yep. Hardest part about this whole thing is not eating this ahead of time before the eggs are done, because it already smells delicious. Always quality check your avocado. Oh yeah, that's terrible. You don't want any. Very bad. Ready to go. Bingo. Timed that pretty well, huh? All right, so here's the thing with an Instant Pot. As soon as you get the beep, you're gonna hit cancel. Y'all watch this because this steam will get you. So I always take my tongs, I'm gonna release that steam. It's a great time for a little coffee break. All right, sometimes you can help it a little bit. You can push down on this button. There it goes. Whew, happy noises. All right, and there's our eggs. So as soon as you can, get these suckers out of here. Let's get them in the ice bath. There's one, and there's two. All right, so those need about a minute in there. What we're trying to do is they've been obviously in a pressure cooker, so we're trying to bring that temperature down so they'll stop cooking. Because otherwise, if you leave them in there a while, the yolks will harden up. If you like your yolks that way, I like to extend the time on that thing by maybe a minute or two. They'll firm up. I personally prefer more of like a jellied egg, so I'd use the 4-minute mark. All right, guys, one other quick hack. Usually once you peel an egg, especially out of the pressure cooker, they're a little wet. So I'll lay them here on a nice clean towel right there, get some of the water off. Okay. So these are a little fragile, right? Because they are soft boiled. So we'll pat them just a little bit, get some of the water off of there. Same one here. Ooh, these are done to perfection. All right, guys, moment of truth. Spread this out. In here. I like to slice these things lengthwise. Oh yeah, that is perfect. So as you can see on these yolks, if you look up, there's a little bit of cooking around the middle right there on this guy. So you got that little crust right around the middle, and the rest is perfection. So good, right? So here we are. Again, your hands are gonna get dirty, so keep them clean, just like Mama said. All right, and there it is. One of my favorite things to do at this point is finish it off with just a little bit of salt. So I'm feeling just a little regular today, so we'll take just a scotch of Maldon sea salt flakes here. Bring your hand a little bit above the plate. And that's that. Now get that thing out of my face, I'm hungry.